how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play a little more Hand of Fate 2. Alright, so after our initial foray, we're ready for the next round.
My way back, beyond the 13 gates, to this mortal realm. Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair.
Let's do it.
In the hope of awakening.
I want to wake up. I don't know what you're talking about, 13 Mortal Realms, but I'm ready to do another campaign with the Magician Band.
Nothing here is coincidence. The answer to every question is in the cards if you but look.
Interesting. Okay, so like I was talking about after the end of the first episode, it was really on rails because it was a tutorial, which you need in a deep, complicated game, and I love the whole convention in contemporary gaming of a built-in, fun, explanatory tutorial that's well done, as opposed to sitting down and reading the instruction manual, which is what I would have to do to get any kind of lore, context, or whatever, with Nintendo games or PC games back in the day. However, there's nice elements to doing something like that, but this is more interactive. Anyway, so now that we're off the on-rails tutorial, and the game is opening up, it says, rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. So Mitch was asking me about the narrative of the game, and, so far...
Are you confused?
No, I'm not confused.
Complete these challenges, and we will be ready to face the usurper.
Okay, this guy keeps wanting to talk to me as I just examine things. I appreciate that, but he's frustrated. But I like the narrative, and, Rick was talking about... I believe, tried to install it, so I'm curious to see what you guys think, if you picked this for free, if you picked this up for free on Epic, or... excuse me, what your thoughts are. Anyway, so I have one companion, which is the Bard, and then I'm going to have 5 encounters, and I can get 5 pieces of equipment, and let's see, so I can, pick what encounters I put in my deck based on what I've collected so far, I guess? So maybe it is kind of like a deck builder, but in a different sense. So it says, fill your deck cards with encounter cards. These are the places you'll visit on your journey. So you want to visit, good places, right? So you want to pick your best encounters, I imagine. And it tells you kind of on the side, what is going to happen on that encounter. So you can get a shard, you gain gold, and you can get dice with arm wrestling, for example. But the thing about this is basically you have to win the die roll, and that's not a guarantee. You can get a token from the Market Thief. You can get a token if you do Maleclipse's Problem, and a friend in need.
To our destination is only so long.
So I'm going to get some tokens.
I would have you prepared before we arrive.
I don't know what they do, but I like them. And let's see, what else do we have here? There's combat in both of these, and I actually enjoy the combat a bit. And let's just go ahead and do Peasant's Son, just because. And then, alright. I don't have any platinum cards. I don't have any brimstone cards. I don't know what that means. If I inspect, it just says draw this encounter card during a challenge to discover its traits. So maybe I don't know the traits yet because I haven't drawn it. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to continue. And then we get to pick what equipment cards we have. Fill your deck with equipment cards. These are the items you can acquire on your journey. So what's interesting is you don't actually start with them. These are just the ones that you could potentially find. So you can really customize. I'm going to pick all of mine because I only have 5, and let's just go from there. So based on what you acquire, you kind of get to pick who's going to travel with you, what you could potentially encounter, although I'm sure there's other stuff too, new encounters, and then what pieces of gear you're going to find. And then they give me some more information at the top here. It says, Growing Scourge, prepare to fight corrupted, whatever that means. And then, excuse me, avoid Empire, lose gold for every Empire killed. So, actually, the combat is gonna not help me if I have to fight Empire because I'm gonna lose money every time I kill one. But let's just see how it plays out. So we're gonna, oops, I'm sorry, we're gonna go back and we're just gonna say this is cool, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's jump into it.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus?
Was it really casual? I don't even know what kind of, how to describe it. Okay, the magician.
For 100 years I have thought about nothing but the game.
Really?
I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be.
Okay.
Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
I don't even know what that means. So, he was playing the game for 100 years, and he thought he couldn't be beaten, but I guess he did get beaten? But in that sense, it just seems like he's a player, like he's trying to awaken his own soul by playing the game. But now it seems like he controls the game by crafting it, so he's in charge of the game? We'll have to find out more. Anyway, the conversation with the fur trader is interrupted as Malaclypse arrives in a flurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. What do you know about it? Does it have Empire protection? A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently they are all either dead, missing, or drunk. Okay, what makes it special? I've traveled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. Westwind gave me my freedom, and I intend to return the favor. Okay, so it's a free town. Where is it? Westwind sits on the outer edge of the Empire, while the Emperor focuses on the capital. Its nobles and merchant, those at the fringes, are neglected. And that's good enough for now. Let's go there. You return to the markets and ask if any traders headed to Westwind need an escort. There are 3 options. Okay, so we can escort a stonemason, a food wagon, or a weaponsmith. Huh. Well, weaponsmith sounds good, maybe to get a sword or something, but let's just have something to eat. Food wagon. Food wagon head to a nearby wedding, offers you a ride. Ooh, we can crash a wedding. They gift you some food in exchange for not taking you the whole way. Uh-oh. So we got 5 food, but now they're not going to take us the whole way. By the way, I still don't understand what food rightly does in the game. I don't know if you consume one for every card you reveal, every encounter, or if you use it to heal yourself, or what the deal is. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades. I see. So I'm trying to locate them and round them up to help protect the town. Let's do it. Let's recruit some soldiers, shall we? Yep. Okay,
they
so
place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
indeed, when I moved to that square, it took 1 food. So food allows you to take on more encounters. While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods, I was heading to tea with the Duke Gilbrand when we were ambushed. My footman left me here to fight them off, but the brawl has now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. Well, I can take his money or I can go after the soldiers. I want to recruit the soldiers, so I'm going to go after the soldiers. You rush into the forest and quickly encounter a squad of Empire soldiers battling the corrupted.
Let's see if the mage can help you here.
Let's see what he does, yeah. So is Malaclypse actually going to fight alongside me in this combat, as are the Empire soldiers? I love this screen, by the way. It's pretty fun. Oh, there he is. The Bard, the Mage, the Malaclypse, a Magician, Jester, and Vagabond. When activated, Malaclypse casts a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. Ooh, that's really helpful. So, just lore-wise, he said he was like a bard before. He's got a big guitar-looking instrument on his back, and it says he's also like a magician, jester, and vagabond, and he knows some magic. It's kind of like a second edition D&D bard, where the bard is like, has some thievery, does some magic, does a bit of everything. I like it. Alright, so I can use the left button to have him put his spell on me. Do it. Now, I don't know if the spell lasts forever. Okay, interesting. Wait, okay, so attack, defend, bash, and evade. Okay. I don't want any of the Empire soldiers to die, because I want to recruit as many of them as I can. We got him. That was actually extremely easy. I didn't even need to parry the corrupted. So they appear to be easier than just regular dudes. Alright. So, would you like to equip the warrior's axe? Well, why not, right? What am I currently equipped with? The villager's axe? Oh, that's probably why I couldn't block for anything. It critical strikes faster. It has armor breaker, and it's heavy. Okay, let's do it. It's an upgrade. And we get 15 gold. With the corrupted dispatch, the soldiers turn to you. I'm sure we could have handled it, but thanks for stepping in. I guess we have to go back to escorting His Highness, Sir Quivering Blanket of Mumsy, off to his palace. You get bonus dice for each soldier you saved. So, let's see. Offer them gold to protect Westwind. Lose 20 gold. I have 25 gold. Appeal to their sense of duty to defend Westwind. Gosh. Let's just give them money for now. And we got 2 recruits. Perfect. Working for coin and killing corrupted monsters sounds good to us. Great. Alright.
A vampire cannot cross running water.
Uh-oh.
These days you must deal with far more mundane opposition.
Good to know when I face a vampire. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Oh, it's a troupe of musicians, of troubadours. Not really. So they're 4 of frost, so it's 4 frosties. You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself to the mercy of the river. A dice target 10. Now, I always stand and fight. 10 is too hard. You ready your weapon. One-handed weapons are recommended against northerners. Yeah, I wish I could go to my inventory. I don't even think I have a one-handed weapon, unfortunately. I have a shield, but, what am I gonna... Oh, I have a neglected sword. Okay, then never mind. I didn't realize that. I wonder if I could have changed my equipment before. Anyway, I'll do this. Yeah, I want to be able to block. So we've got the sword equipped now. And hopefully Malaclips will fight with us and give us the barrier. He will. That's awesome. This game is shaping up to be great. I love having a companion. It really adds a wrinkle to the combat. Alright, now we're going to be blocking again. We're going to need to block big time. Yeah, pound your chest, Raider. You look pretty scary. But I tell you what, the skull helmet with the carvings and the horns really lose its effect when everybody's wearing it. Like, if it's just one dude, you're like, wow, that's a badass. But if you see everybody, it's like, oh, come on, it's a uniform. From the frozen darkness of the far north they come. Northerners can perform combo attacks. Use riposte with single-handed weapons to deal extra damage immediately after you defend. And give me the buff, and let's go. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Well, I've been blocking them, just not very well. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Oh my god, I'm not fighting well. Oh boy, you can't dodge that attack. There we go. There was the riposte. You really have to hit it fast after they attack. Okay, we got him. Ooh, we knocked him off the bridge, too. And he fell into the water. That was a cool animation. However, we got our butts kicked. We took a lot of damage right there. Ouch. I'm at 52. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Okay, we got some armor.
A shield in more ways than one.
This is the Bastion of Purification, which crushes the shield that we had before. And against Corrupted, defend causes 30% of your weapon damage to attackers. Nice. Yeah, that's great. We'll use that all day. And we get some money. I'm going to change my weapon. Okay, yeah, we're using it. Perfect. I wish I had a better sword, but I don't. And let's dive into it.
The Empire reaches too far.
They do.
The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
Let's see. I could pay 10 gold to free him, or I could fight. Let's just pay money. Pay 10 gold and recruit 2 soldiers? Yep. I like how they reluctantly free their prisoners. What, do you want the money or not? Okay. Now we got 4 soldiers. Let's go over here.
Commerce thrives in even the most unusual of locations.
Okay, I don't know if it ever tells you, but every time you move to a new card, you consume 1 food, and you heal 5 life. Alright, so that's what's happening. So I was at 51 there, or 52, and then I went up to 62 after moving 2 spaces. What equipment you got? Do you have anything I can afford? You have a regular shield, but that's... I wish I had more money, but I just paid some money. Let's see, what about healing? How much would it cost? I can gain 10 life for 8? What about food? How much is food? I can get 3 food for 10. I don't really need food because I took the food wagon. Can I sell anything that I have? I could sell this axe. I'm actually going to sell the axe because I like using a shield. And then I'm going to go back, and I don't think I can afford any equipment. Ooh, I can. The soldier's sword, which is much better. But then I couldn't heal. So I could buy the soldier's sword. Which, you know, is better than my neglected blade. Or I could buy some food and heal myself. I'm going to heal myself a bunch. I have enough food. And now we can move on. Leave. That was cool. Let's go.
Here we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
Interesting. So he must again be referring to Hand of Fate 1, which I've never played. But I like this. So he's like got this meta dialogue going on about how he changed the game. The West Wind Tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows, "There's corrupted inside the town. They broke through the sewers and into the louse lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out." I like town crier as a profession, by the way. You get it just by being the loudest person. Can you scream and holler really well? Why, yes, I can. How are you at ringing a bell? Excellent. You, sir, are the town crier. You arrive to find Westwind's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance to its poorest area, Louse Lane. Well, we're not going in there. I ain't getting no louse. No, I'm just joking. We'll get plenty of louse. We cannot let the corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who has been tainted, even a little. Join the soldiers, go to the next level, or keep exploring. Honestly, I don't even see any places I could go. This could be just because I don't understand enough about the game, but I don't see any cards left to uncover, so we're going to go to the next level. You join in the fight against the corrupted. Let's get them. Hopefully the soldiers I recruited can help me fight. It would be brutal otherwise. But maybe that's Hand of Fate 2 for you. Alright, there's the corrupted, which the axe is probably better against. Oh, these aren't corrupted. These are called inflicted. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Inflicted enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Ah, so I fought something similar to this before, and I wondered why it just would show me the finisher. So basically, if you don't finish them in time, I'm assuming they just get their health back and stand back up.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Gotcha. We really destroyed him. The ragdoll physics on the bodies is pretty priceless. With the corrupted threat removed, you've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. Wow, we got 3 more recruits. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Nice. Well, I'm so glad I didn't buy a soldier's sword then at the shop. Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be, considering I get it right here? Yes, equip it. And we get some food. More food. Well, I'm glad I didn't buy food either. Terrific. Alright. Well, now which way to go? I can pick. I have no idea what it means, but let me just make sure I'm equipping the best stuff. I am. I have my soldier's sword and my bastion of purification. Okay, let's go this way.
At what point does honor bend to pragmatism?
Right now. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? I can aid her, but I can't hit a target of 14. That's really hard. But let's see what happens if you fail.
Are a constant reminder of death. The singular is die, as I'm sure you know, and they are often called bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch of life.
That's a really dark way to look at dice, dude. I'm just trying to play a game here. Oh, we nutted it. We nutted it on the first roll.
The tone for your challenge.
Okay, how does it set the tone? I'm still gonna have to fight him, but it makes it easier or something? Thank you, the woman says, as you help her from her carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. It's more food. And it's a bunch of money. You thank the woman and continue on your way. Well, that worked out really well. Well, now we're rolling. We've got a bunch of food. We got a bunch of money. Let's keep it going. We're almost at full health.
Has his own story to tell.
Ooh, it's...
We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
Ooh, he seems a little of both, doesn't he? You arrive at the city markets to meet with Malaclipse's associate. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. Let's go with option 3. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc, Malaclipse calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask of you, my handsome friend. He is really handsome, isn't he? The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Malaclipse is saying that to the pile of rags. 10 gold first, you know that. Yeah. Here's 10 gold. Malaclipse steps forward as Merc counts the coins. Merc Goldbean, the bard, looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder. I require help in removing a certain illness. Merc considers Malaclips for a while. It's syphilis, isn't it? That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You sputter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from him. He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it. The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaclips nods as if this were a fair request. I could eat a daisy, a forget-me-not, or a luminous purple flower. I don't know what this means. I'm going to go with the daisy. The flower tastes like wilted lettuce with a hint of something like bitter medicine. Alright, I got to be a 10. Alright. Well, that didn't do it. We got a 6. Okay. So we need to re-roll the 2 and this. And then all we would need to do is... The 3 is fine. We'll re-roll 2. Ooh, we didn't get it. We missed.
Dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
Yeah, they're fair. I lost. What happens? I die? You feel an intense wave of heat emanate from your stomach to your neck, and you collapse to the floor. You wake to Malaclip splashing you with water. Merx has left, and you see him attempting to steal a seed bun from the baker's stall. We'll come back later and try again. Oh, I have to just try that die roll again, basically? Okay, I get it. Alright, I'm going to look at the map really quickly and just verify. Okay, so... Yeah, let's just keep going forward and see what we get. We heal up to full.
The shadow folk appear to have found your trail.
That's... I don't know what that means. You follow frenzied rumors of vampires and werebeasts to a derelict farm deep in the lowlands. A thin farmer, tilling the rocky soil, looks up in desperate hope at your approach. Okay, so this card is called The Peasant's Son. Alright. Please, our little Timos was taken by a monster with bloody claws and gleaming eyes. They came through the walls, he pointed a shaking finger at the hills. Sure enough, you find the boy huddled at the back of a menacing cave. As you draw near, hulking, cloaked figures emerge from the shadows to surround you. Uh-oh. It's an elder shadow. Hero, one of the beasts hiss. We knew you would take this simple bait. Now relinquish your power. You draw your weapon. Shadows can counterattack. Light weapons are recommended. Alright, well, I only have really my sword, so we're just going to roll with it. And we're going to pray that our bard friend can help us. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa, oh my. This guy's cape is unbelievable. What is this, Doctor Strange? Alright, dude. We're gonna fight you, Shadow Elder. The royal lines of Lisa Hora houses are blessed with privilege and, more importantly, power. Elders can summon shadows before entering blood madness. Use evade to avoid their attacks. Alright, so this guy is an elder, so he can summon shadows. He looks like he was once a human, and then, well, things happened to his appearance. Or maybe he was always looking like this and just kind of wants to dress like a person, but the clothes don't fit very well. I don't know. We're going to find out. Alright, give me the stuff. And where'd you go? He flew over there. Yeah, I parried his attack there. That's my big attack. Oh, okay, so I can't do anything about that attack. Man, the wizard is really helping me out. Or bard, or whatever. You just, whatever you want to call that guy, he's really useful. Oh man, I'm gonna miss. He jumped away. Oh, we got him easily. Well, I mean, not super easily. We took some damage, but we cleaned him out. We got Timos back. Weeping, the peasant falls to embrace his son. Thank the gods, Timos, thank the gods. The small family gathers a dusty bundle of what they can in gratitude. Ooh, look, they gave us max life and some money. Cool. I mean, you didn't have to give me any money, but... Alright, thanks, I appreciate it. Alright, let's just jump. Now, the map is glistening. Oh, that's right, because I can try this again. I'm going to try this again to get the token, because I'm greedy. Oops, I can't try it again. Can I? I thought maybe... I could do it again. I wonder what you have to do to be able to make this die roll again. Like, to make this an active card. Either way, it doesn't appear to take food when you jump on squares that you have already explored, so you can freely backtrack and go to different places.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
What are you talking about? What do you mean? What's this guy giving his opinion about? You find some Imperial soldiers strung up by Northerners. Alright, so I can fight to free them, or I can pay to free them. I'm going to fight to free them. There's 3, like, Northern Frost guys here. But in terms of my resources, my health is the highest resource I have right now. Gold is pretty shaky, so let's fight. I ready my weapon. You're darn right I do. I need to remember that once my shield pops from the wizard, I could use it again. You know, given enough time has passed. And it's so nice to just have a free hit. Oh, my sword falls into my hand. That was a sweet animation. Soldier's sword. Every hero must have a heroic sword by their side. This, however, is utterly ordinary. That's hilarious. Like, I've always been using this, but I haven't seen this kind of introduction for my sword until now. I like it. Alright, give me the stuff, dude. Oh boy. Oh my. I thought I had crit, but you lose that. Okay. You lose your special attack when you take a damage. And I'm fighting really, really badly right now. Can I get the magic, dude? Alright, we got this guy. We killed him. I took a little bit more damage than I wanted to, but it's interesting. I like how I have a sword attached to my shield. Maybe that sword's better than the sword I have. Anyway, we got him. Okay, we get to pick equipment. We're definitely going to pick the Cardinal Blade. I don't know if the little icon on the bottom indicates the rarity or what that means, but this thing is damage 18 and it has a shard on it. Activate your weapon ability 10 times to unlock this shard. So I'll get a shard if I activate my weapon ability 10 times. Very interesting. I still don't quite get the shards, but this weapon is just strictly better than what I have. And it says, fire magical blades in 8 directions when activated. Blades cause 20 damage or 40 damage to corrupted. That's terrific. Yeah, we're going to equip it.
It indicates the truth of all directions.
Boy, we took way more damage than I wanted, but we did get 2 recruits and some money. So let's see what happens here.
In exchange for life.
As you hike through the mountains one fine day, you come across an injured traveler. Though he's clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. You, mortal, come here, the creature commands, his voice rasping. I need sustenance to heal myself, and you will provide it. You draw your weapon, and the beast weakly raises its arm to defend itself. Spare me, and I will make it worth your while. Ask how. 3 days ago I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man of some nature, I believe, who could no doubt cure you of your wounds. Grant me a pittance of your blood to restore my strength, and I swear I shall bring him to you. I don't know if I can trust this guy. We of the list never break our word. I feel like he's gonna bring him to me, but he's gonna bring him to me dead. And I'm not gonna get healed. But I'm gonna be stupid and trust this guy. As you lower your blade, he suddenly lunges at you. Alright, so we take 30% of our health. And he continues to draw blood. We wait. And we take 30% more. We wait. 30% more. He takes a moment. You will not regret this. Boy, I took a lot. I would have recovered my full strength in time, I've no doubt, but I admit you've been a boon to me this night. He gestures at the darkness, saying, "The humans who dared to think they could beat me in combat lie fallen in a clearing to the south. Their ambition was as foolish as their deaths were quick, but perhaps they had something that would be of use to you?" The shadows seem to gather about this person until nothing remains. The dealer adds an encounter card to the deck. Well, a debt repaid. You set out with a flaming torch and soon arrive at the scene of the slaughter. A dozen armed men have been recently butchered here. Among the remains you find no decent equipment, just the tools of farmers and provincial soldiers. As you leave the carnage, you step on a blade, hidden in the shadows of the grass. Oh, nice.
Do not wield a weapon you do not wish to see turned against you one day.
So I can take this weapon. I don't want to equip it, but I'll take it. It's not better than my sword. But I did get a token anyway. I just lost a lot of health. Oh, we found a general store. Okay, great. We need to buy healing. How much can you heal me for? 14 gold for 20 life. Yep. I need to just spend all my money on health because I've been so badly banged up. Give me the rest. Terrific. Oh, I can do it again? I'm going to do it again. I'm also going to see what I can sell, because I have some stuff to sell. Alright, so I'm going to sell the soldier's sword. And I get, what, 8 gold? And I can use that to heal up again. I'm not going to sell my cardinal's blade. I could sell this, but it really doesn't sell for much. Now, I'm just going to buy some healing. Get myself back on top. There we go. I don't want to lose. Okay, perfect. Alright. Well, everybody, I think this is a great place to end the episode. We're going to make further progress soon. I've got 9 soldiers, and I'm feeling pretty strong at this moment in this magician encounter. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Hand of Fate 2. Take care.